Hello, all of you are aware of the fact that we live on the planet Earth. But have you ever thought what is there inside our Earth? It may seem like the Earth is made up of one big solid rock, but it is really made up of a number of parts, some of them constantly moving. I'm sure that all of you are familiar with this object. Have you seen the interior part of an onion? It consists of many layers, right? Just like an onion, Earth is made up of many concentric layers, one inside another. These layers get more and more dense the closer to the center of the Earth you get. So, let's look into the layers of our Earth. See the picture. You can see four main layers of the Earth: the crust, the mantle, outer core, and the inner core. The crust. The crust is the thin outer layer of the Earth where we live. The Earth's crust is thin like the skin of an apple. It is very thin compared to the other three layers. The crust makes up 1% of the Earth. It is a solid layer made of rocks. Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the Earth's crust is called a rock. Rocks can be of different color, size, and texture. There are two types of crust: continental crust and oceanic crust. The oceanic crust is composed of dark iron-rich rock similar to basalt. It is high in silica and magnesium, that is why called sima. It has a thickness of about 5 km. The continental crust is made up of rocks that consist primarily of silica and alumina called the Sial. It is made up of granite and has a thickness of about 35 km. Then, there is a difference in density also. The oceanic crust has a density of 3000 kg per meter cube, while the continental crust has a lower density of 2500 kg per meter cube. This also implies that the rocks which make continental crust are slightly less denser than those making the oceanic crust. Density of Sial is lower than Sima primarily because of the increased amount of aluminium. Mantle. The mantle is the second layer of the Earth. It is the biggest and takes up 84% of the Earth. The mantle is much thicker than the crust at almost 2900 km deep. It's made up of slightly different silicate rocks with more magnesium and iron, and also composed of sulfides and oxides of silicon and magnesium. The mantle is mostly solid rock, but some parts are hotter and more fluid. The average temperature of the mantle is 3000 degrees Celsius. The temperature of the mantle will become much hotter as you get closer to the inner core. The mantle is divided into two sections: the upper mantle and the lower mantle. The upper mantle and the crust together constitute the lithosphere. The lithosphere extends from the surface of Earth to a depth of about 70 to 100 km. This relatively cool and rigid section of Earth is believed to float on top of the warmer, non-rigid and partially melted material directly below. A asthenosphere, zone of Earth's mantle lying beneath the lithosphere and believed to be much hotter and more fluid than the lithosphere. The asthenosphere extends from about 100 km to about 700 km below Earth's surface. The Earth's core is the part of Earth in the middle of our planet. It has a solid inner core and a liquid outer core. The outer core of the Earth is a liquid layer of about 2200 km thick, composed of iron and nickel, which lies above the Earth's solid inner core and below its mantle. Its outer boundary lies approximately 2890 km beneath the Earth's surface. Earth's innermost section is called its inner core and is believed to be just as hot as the sun's surface. It was once believed that the Earth's inner core was liquid, but Engelmann, a seismologist, proved in theory in 1936 that the inner core was solid and the outer core was liquid. The inner core is believed to be made up of an iron-nickel alloy. Intense pressure keeps it from liquefying. Hence, the Earth from the center moving outward is made up of inner core, the outer core, the lower mantle, the upper mantle and the crust. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.